Hello, and welcome back to Language, Culture, and Dr. Lou, and more weird words of the day. And so today I have some pretty funny and funny sounding weird words for you today. And of course, I've got two of them again because I've decided that here at Language Culture and Dr. Lou, every day is a good day to learn a new weird word or two. And so our two weird words of the day are flabbergast. And the second word, part of what I found weird about it and interesting about it is I was wondering how the heck do you pronounce that word? Is it um Abecedarian? I don't know. I will get back to that in a little bit when we're talking about weird word two, that one. And first, I'd rather dive into flabbergast. I love that word, flabbergast. It's a verb, and I love it mostly because it sounds like an explosion. It sounds like blast, flabbergast. And that to me is really funny because the fact that it sounds like an explosion to me makes a lot of sense given what it means. And so, of course, what does it mean? Well, it's a verb with lots of inflections that you can see a couple of right here. So to flabbergast, of course, is to astonish, to shock, or to overwhelm with amazement, right? So when you're overwhelming somebody with with amazement, you are flabbergasting or something. If you find something to be overwhelming, like you're shocked by it, that yeah, you can call it flabbergasting, and or you could say that it flabbergasts you. But my favorite part of this verb here is the past participle or past tense flabbergasted, because flabbergasted that can also be used as an adjective. And it's funny to describe it sounds a little more funny than the other ways to say it. And if you were saying, "Oh, I was flabbergasted," what do you mean? You were like her. She right here is flabbergasted. She is shocked. She's amazed. She's astounded. And to me, yeah, none of those are quite as fun to say as flabbergasted. And another fun thing for me about this word is flabbergasted. Here, that past participle. It reminds me of one of my other favorite weird words that I presented a couple months ago, I think, bumfuzzled. If someone is bumfuzzled, they're perplexed, bewildered, confused, and flabbergasted gets us right there too, right? They're blown away. And so that's also why I like that flabbergast. The verb sounds kind of like an explosion because we can also synonymously say blown away. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a really fun word to me. And so what about the other weird word of the day? And the pronunciations I gave you earlier were not correct. They were just some of my first instincts when looking at this word. The thing about English is it's kind of hard to spell because we have a lot of different spelling combinations and letters that don't make sounds, or they make sounds in combination with other letters, all of this, which can sometimes make it hard to predict how a word is pronounced based on only how it's spelled. And this one, so it's not Abecedarian or Abecedarian, like I was hinting at earlier. It really starts with ABC. So it's ABC Darian, right? So what the heck is an Abecedarian? Yeah, it's a noun to describe someone. And notice that it starts with ABC, so that reminds you of the alphabet, right? And of course, the alphabet starts with ABC too, just like Abecedarian. And Abecedarian is a person who is currently learning the alphabet, right? And so it's funny to me. I've been teaching languages for decades now, and I've never learned this word. And yet I teach the alphabet uh, in a foreign language setting all the time. Well, every time somebody takes a first semester class with me, we start with the alphabet. But most of the people we refer to as ABCdarians are basically all kindergartners, right? Or sometimes even preschoolers younger than kindergarten age, if they have already started learning the alphabet, they qualify as an ABCdarian. So that's all the word means. It's someone who is learning the alphabet, is an ABCdarian, which means that you and I and all the other grown-ups that we know who are literate, and once upon a time they were ABCdarians. So that's funny that I just finally learned this word for something that I was once upon a time. Anyway, so those were her two weird words of the day. I love flabbergast for the way it sounds and what it means, like to astonish, to overwhelm, to blow away. And ABC Darien, it's interesting to have a new way to well, to describe a kindergartner or someone else who's just learning the alphabet right now. It's cool. We have a word for that. So thank you very much for sticking around for both of those weird words. Please do make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And second, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Sometimes people get unsubscribed without knowing it. And so thanks as always for watching my video until the very end. I really appreciate that. And so I will see you with my next weird words pretty darn soon. And I will catch you around next time. Bye bye.